Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour, and welcome back to a 2 versus 2. So actually I don't cast too many of these lately. It's all been 1v1s, but today here we have a 2 versus 2. It's a Clan Wars match between ZEN clan and MoD clan. So I'm expecting some fireworks here. It tends to be high level games if it's a Clan Wars match. And we have MoD Moliere down in the, up in the top left with the China Nuke in the blue. Up in the top right we had MoD Goal or Ghoul. Is it Ghoul? Yeah, Ghoul, not Goal. Ghoul, I think is how you say it. It's not a word I say that often, to be honest. I probably haven't said it for a few years until now. We have a purple China tank for him. Down in the bottom right, we have ZEN Merry, who I think is Peace Lover. He calls himself Merry Ass and Peace Lover. And he is in the green, also China tank. And then down in the bottom left, we have ZEN Cyclone, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is Dense. You may remember Dense from a few times I played him in 1v1s. He's played in a few tournaments and stuff before. He actually, he's one of the admins, like kind of hosts or helps referee tournaments and stuff like that, set them up. So yeah, we've basically got 3 tanks, tank, and tank with 1 nuke here. So yeah, very, very interesting. Lots of China. We've got a fast oil capture going on here. No fast oil capture here. No fast oil capture here. They're both tanks going for double war factory, which I like. I like that. As I said in a recent replay, I like it if the tank is making use. But like tank is strong early on because their vehicles are cheap and they get veterancy. That's when you can do your maximum damage. That's what you want to get out is the tanks early on. That said, though, we've got a GAT and an outpost, which is a good counter to this single GAT here from Cyclone. It's going to be forced back. Outpost drops off 1 tank hunter. Pops open this outpost, and I'm pretty sure those tank hunters there will get closed down. So that's actually quite a nice start for Ghoul. I'm gonna try and say that right throughout the rest of this. Maybe I'll just call him Purple China Tank. Yeah, I think it's Ghoul. Somehow this GAT here is getting trapped. Escapes on 0 HP also somehow. Got a few GATs probing in here. We've got a bunker being dropped down here. I do like this from the nuke. I think this is the right way to play with the War Factory Barracks. So I'm satisfied with all the build orders here. Very, very nice. Apart from this, don't like Moliere going for oils whilst his mate is only on 2 supplies, one of which will dry up very, very soon because only 3 crates. Lots of action going on in the middle. This Battlemaster here might go down. This tank is going to sneak through here, but it will go down to the tank hunters. So really, it's the South team are under pressure here. They're under pressure to get as much damage done before the nuke gets nuke MiGs, nuke cannons, nuke overlords, all kind of stuff like that. So the tanks are the ones under pressure. The 2 tanks, I mean. This outpost here, overstepping the mark a little bit too much. I think the flamer here will clear up everything inside. Nice control there from ZEN Cyclone, which is Dense. He now has his propaganda center out and a Lotus, getting both of the oils. Loads and loads of tanks in the mid here. Yeah, the thing about this map that's annoying when you're on a bit of a timer, you're in a bit of a rush, is that yeah, the choke points. Obviously, 1 bunker gets dropped down, and then you set up a new cannon here, for example. That just becomes so difficult to do anything. And this Overlord and these tanks here with the subliminal messaging just completely wreck that army here. So yeah, Cyclone looking pretty thin on the ground right now. Yes, he's getting his oils and going to be back in the game any second now, no doubt, with some more units. But right now, yeah, a little bit thin on the ground. He's also making some gas. He's preempting there could be a helix, but actually there's no airfield been seen. And actually it's ground units he needs right now. But it's alright just to make a couple of gas if that's what you think. If your spider sense is telling you a helix is coming, then it could well be a helix is coming. There is no GAT with this army, no ECM with this army, so a helix is the pure counter for this. And there is 5 tank hunters getting ready to load into a helix. So this army here, you do not even need to engage it with these ECMs and the Battlemaster here. Just completely go away because you'll just lose ground units for nothing. This is the time where the helix can just come in and kill all of this for free. Helix is now in, bunker is now in play, and 1 overlord there going down. It's such a mistake not to have 1 ECM and 1 GAT there. If you just had those 2 units, maybe red would be dead right now. There is 1 GAT back here, but it's not even targeting the helix. Helix is going to continue the chase. Don't think they expected a helix at all. Marias is pushing over here on this right hand side, but he's sending the GATs first. do not like that. You want to have the battle masters up the front. So his Gats can't repair unless they go back to the war factory. Lewis has got in for red, which is Cyclone. He's going to try and probably capture the oils maybe, or maybe capture the prop or steal some cash. Got Helix from Mary as well on this right-hand side. CC being built by him. He's got a load of tanks. He's not got any ECMs in there though. No ECMs whatsoever. He does have a Helix in the base and he's actually... Has he hunted the purple player? Doesn't seem to have any dozers. Like, oh, now he doesn't have any dozers. But the blue guy does have a CC. He's going to get his dozer picked off, but yeah, the CC's still in play. Helix now going to fly in. He's going to kill 4 dozers. Only hunted the 1 player though. Yeah, how are they going to deal with this? Oh, Helix almost going down. There was a gap there. That power plant does get cancelled. Another dozer will probably be rebuilt here. And that Helix now has gone down. Going to fall into the sea. All of them guys are going to die, if not already dead. Now a big push here from the Nuke and the tank. Pushing on green, which is Merry. Where is the help from Cyclone? He has got a Helix in the base here, killing the oils. I suppose if they've killed the oils, all they kind of have to do here is hold, and they'll have the economic advantage. But there are Nuke cannons, there are Overlords, there's Subliminal Estrogen, there's GATs now, there's ECMs. This is looking really, really solid for the top team. Nuke cannon does get a shot there and kills, what, about 3 units it looked like? Artillery now coming in for blue. And red is getting his war factory captured there as well. So this is looking pretty bad, actually, for the south team. They are losing a hell of a lot. I don't know where that Nuke cannon shot. Did it shoot? It didn't shoot in his own Overlord, did it? Did it hit here? Maybe it shot over here. I wasn't even 100% paying attention. Got artillery coming in here now for a Cyclone. Probably... Does he have mine drop at this level? I can't remember. It's a very nice battle, to be fair. Very nice battle indeed. Helix coming in. Does get wrecked. Nice artillery. Took out a load of tanks there, but the red army is still going to get completely obliterated. There's still the superior numbers here. Yeah, that Helix sending it in with very low HP. A bit of a desperation move. I think it would have been better to wait a little bit, get the HP up, pick off the GATs, and then come in and clear up the army. I think that was a bit of a wasted Helix there. There's a lot of Battle Masters here for Mary, so he might now be able to get the numbers advantage, and then things will snowball out of control, and he will win this engagement, and that looks to be exactly what is happening. That said, though, he is now retreating. There are a load of tanks so low here, but it's that one tank hunter that seems to be scaring the green tanks away at the moment. Got a Lotus over here just kind of chilling. You got to remember, the purple is on no dozer, and they're on 2 oils short. Actually, not 2 oils short. It's 2 oils dead for either side. Blue still has 2 oils because he captured this one. So, yeah, purple literally just has the 2 war factories, and sadly his CC can't be finished. His CC can't be finished by his mate either, by the way. He can click on it, but nothing will actually happen. Artillery comes in on the oils, but sadly for them, the oils do survive. And they're slowly trying to chip away at this merry army here. They are beaconing the mines here, so they know not to step. There's so many tanks here. This Helix has been caught a little bit naked. I'm pretty sure those GATs could close it down from here, but they are not shooting at it just now. Ooh, they're going to let it escape, actually. I'm pretty sure that could have been taken down. I don't even know where blue was looking. Making hackers. Big mistake in my view. Big mistake. War factory here is now being closed down. Those are desperately trying to build a CC, but that is his last, so I would like that to run away and build it somewhere else, because leaving it here is quite a poor choice. Those is now going to go down. That was his last. Yeah, he could have sent that ages ago over here to build a CC. Those maybe it is going to escape, actually. Maybe blue is not going to chase it. Blue still with the 2 oils. 4 hackers now in total. This is going to play a part here and disable one of the overlords, but these battle masters are coming in single file. There is these green battle masters as well though, so maybe combined, maybe they can fight this. It's just the overlords with the subliminal messaging do give the bonus to everything around as well. So not only the overlord's super strong, but then they benefit everything around. But he's not actually fighting with his mate here. Massive mistake there from Moliere, the blue. Not fighting with his mate. He actually chose to run away, and now everything is going to be lost. They also didn't kill the dozer there as well. So whilst that attack was looking good, there were moments of excellence, but then they're kind of throwing away their advantages. I'm pretty sure that dozer could have easily been picked off. Like, you just literally needed to click on it about 5 seconds earlier and it would have died. Cyclone with the mine drop. But yeah, Cyclone is losing his entire base as well. Desperately trying to send his tanks back. He's trying to build a... or bring a dozer rather over here to build a... probably going to be a CC in case he loses his main base. Power plant there is going to go down. So maybe you want to build a power plant first. He is going to build anything over here. But yeah, he's choosing to build it at his main base. So maybe he is planning on holding actually. The artillery from the blue guy coming over again. MoD Ghoul is 5-star, but he doesn't have a CC, so we're going to see no support powers from him. Both oils there have gone down now, so the south team doesn't have any oils at all. Blue still has some oils up here. What would be nice actually if they built a chunky building like a CC here, as close to the oils as possible. You can protect the oils somewhat, even if it protects against 1 or 2 artillery shells. It absorbs the damage instead of the oils. You probably could save some oils that way. Like you see there, almost went down. Luckily for them, the artillery shells fell in such a way that the oils survived once again. Did hear a cash out come in then. Could be for Mary. Was it Mary? I think he got added to his CC. Moliere now on quite a few hackers. Got 6, 7, 8 hackers in total. Carpet bomb now coming through for the green player. Would like to see that CC cancelled and just invest it all into units, even selling that building. And I would like to see that oil repaired sooner. If it had been repaired sooner, you probably could have saved one or even both. Carpet bomb now coming through for blue. But that was a bit of a weird carpet. Did kill absolutely nothing. Didn't kill anything at all. Maybe just anticipated units to be there. Yeah, a bit of a weird carpet there. EMP comes through and disables a load of tanks here for the purple player, which is the guy with that CC. Now Mary will be able to come in and clear this up. There's not even a single GAT in his army. So here, this is where the tank hunters will reign supreme. But there is a GAT here, though. If you micro the ECM with the GAT, it should be able to focus down these tank hunters. It's purely that GAT that needs to do it. He's losing a lot of units here. All of these units now have come back alive from the EMP. Has come off the cooldown. Flamer trying to get through here. ECM and GAT do lock onto it. You get him back in the mix, and that is a delightful hit. Load of units taking amazing damage. Ooh, that might finish some stuff. No. He's force fired the ground, but didn't actually hit anything too much. EMP comes in, as well as a carpet. And now, will they be able to finish these units by the time the EMP comes off cooldown? They're going to have to rush in there and kill them as quick as possible. I think they will be able to. Never plane coming through, and that is another mine drop here, closing off the entrance here. All these units here will get cleared up. That was a nice combination actually with the EMP and the carpet. Needs to focus on that Overlord ASAP, and the Overlord does go down. Supply trucks here, having a little bit of a scout, trying to see what's what. Moliere is still on a bunch of hackers. Nobody has any oils. I still would like to see that CC cancelled. Like to see that sold. Like to see that sold. Like to see that sold. Pump as many units out as you can, because now could be the difference. Well, I mean, why is he even in the game? You cancel that. It's like some decisions some of these players are making is just extremely bad. Selling all these and giving it to your mate, quitting out, is the right decision. Cancelling that CC for your mate as well, so he doesn't have to. Giving him the extra money. You should have done that. Should have done that a long time ago. We've got artillery coming through forward to green, which is Mary. And now Moliere is going to be against 2. Whilst he may seem in a strong position with the hackers and stuff like that, he's got the economy going for him. Actually has this to deal with. He's got 2 times the micro to deal with as well. Because some guy microing that, another guy microing that. 2 times the support powers to the south players as well, because they have 2 CCs still. So yeah, it's still going to be a hard ask. He's not moving his hackers out of the way. Have these hackers even paid for themselves? And even if they have paid for themselves, the lack of impact that they could have had, the money better spent on units earlier on. If you factor that in as well, have they paid for themselves time and time again? I would say no. So I think that was a huge mistake there from Moliere. And now all of a sudden things have flipped from very bad to kind of good for the south team. Cyclone has the numbers here, moving in, killing all the overlords, and I don't think that Moliere has any answer for this right now. He's got another overlord now produced, but he's lost so many hackers. Overlord comes in with the crush there on the gat tank. And I think this is going to be the end of Mod Clan on this map in this match. Really think this could be the end. Yeah, that is it. So yeah, I think making all them hackers, definitely a huge mistake. And I think also for the top team, when they did that first attack with no ECMs and no GAT, even if you had 1 ECM, 1 GAT, pretty sure you could have won the game. And also if you'd hunted the bottom right player when the dozer was in plain sight, you literally had like a 20-second window just to kill a dozer that was not being controlled by Mary at all. You could have picked that off and could have won. But yeah, either way, still a super epic close game. All oils dead. Literally the 2 south players were down to CCs and a few units each. Yeah, sadly for Mod Ghoul, and I will pronounce that right, he did get hunted, but I do think he could have done more as well. He could have started selling them buildings. He could have cancelled the CC and given his stuff to his mate sooner, rather than later. And I also don't agree with one player taking both oils. I think unless the other player was like a GLA and was going to get power and start spamming and stuff like that, then yeah, I think that's an all-round bad idea. I think you need both players on 2 oils here to keep your economy going, because otherwise you end up just on 1 supply, because the small crates kind of mine out very quick, and then you just on 1 supply and no oils. And meanwhile the other guy's probably got too much cash to spend. So I was keeping an eye on Moliere's cash there, and if he was spending it, and he actually was for most of it, but he was spending it on hackers. He captured his mate's oil to make his mate weaker, to then invest in hackers that probably barely paid for themselves and probably cost them the game. So yeah, hackers all round, probably never want to be making them unless you are infantry. Just remember that and you'll probably win a lot more games. So yeah, GG, well played to Team Zen in this case. They win a 2v2 Clanwars. This is played on clanwars.cc, and then find the 0-hour section. You can register a clan there and play 1v1s, 2v2s. Tends to be found on Game Ranger. If you actually want to find an opponent, there also is a Discord channel as well, for Clan Wars as well, for finding Clan Wars matches. So yeah, just in case you're interested in playing on ladder and playing like higher ranked games, that's where you can play. So yeah, GG, well played to both teams, and see you in the next one.